I am what I am, moment by moment, like everyone else.
Unity, oneness, depends. I am well aware that this new discussion, theory, hodgepodge of nonsense, call it what you will, is based on the relativity of human thought that obeys the canons of human experience itself. As usual, my thinking always resolves around there.
Look, as I have told you in other videos, it is just a game. If you want to play with me, the rules are pretty clear. By now, I think, they are those of the duck in the pot, for instance. And the creation fairy tale as a game of the creator having fun recognizing himself. Those are the ones. References can be found in my other videos. Well, simple to say. Fascinating rules, but difficult to digest them, to make them one's own. But sometimes, at least to have an intuition of them, that instantaneous perception that escapes as soon as one thinks about it. Yet it is the game par excellence. Mostly acted unconsciously, instinctual, and whose rules are clear from the outset. The imposed and cultural rules of the dual game. A daily exercise that if it is conscious is a listening, a contemplation, rather than a judgment, and tends to unite rather than divide. It is the discourse already made of knowing what is possible to know. It is the Vitruvian man, at the center of the macro and microcosm. It is the purely subjective vision, as I call it, of the being that receives infinite messages, potentially all encodable, instant by instant. It is the individual as a universe interacting in the midst of infinite equal and different universes. It is the being aware of the oneness of the whole while acting as an individual, unaware, being a universe of universes. It is the awareness of being aware of the whole, but enjoying not knowing it, discovering it always and as if for the first time. It is the eternity instant of each day. The same day, with other opportunities. Because the message is always the same. Repeat it until we enjoy understanding it. Or we enjoy pretending not to understand it. So all our lives. They are the infinite dimensions of every phenomenal object, interacting with those of other infinite objects. They are like constellations, star clusters dancing together, meeting, colliding, joining, receding, each one going its own orbit, its own path. This is nothing else. Okay. But what about the daily grind, the cage in which we move? There's a coup in Rwanda, Mom's not well, on Wednesday the podiatrist arrives and inflation? What changes for me? It depends. To me as a universe, or as a planet, or continent, nation, region, ethnicity, or individual? It depends. Me as a child? Or as an adolescent, mature, or old man? It depends. To me as pure energy, or organism of living organisms, or sentient being, human being, or as biological machine? It depends. It depends on what game we are playing. Do we decide, or do we not decide to play? Are we aware of it and how much? It depends on the desire to know, on the desire to sail trying to control the boat, or the desire for oblivion, of being carried away by the waves without knowing where we will go, whether to a quiet beach, or to crash on the rocks. It depends. Come on, roll the dice, it's your turn.